The Dan Patrick Show is hosted by former ESPN personnel Dan Patrick. The show first aired on ESPN Radio in 1999 and was followed by his show being aired on television on live TV October 1st, 2007. The entire crew has been together since day one and consider themselves best friends. The show features two executive producers, Todd Fritz and Paul Pass. The show also features a director of operations and a blogger, Patrick O'Connor and Andrew McLovin Perloff. Andrew acquired the name McLovin to the likeness of the person from a film called Superbad, where he expects himself into this character. He is known for his humor and sports takes, in which helped the show earn four Emmy nominations from 2017 to 2020. Andrew, known as McLovin, has decided to leave the show after 12 years to pursue a co-host role with CBS Sports Radio with Maggie Gray. During his time on the show, he was always the class clown, having fun with the cast members and audience. All of his colleagues had nothing but compliments and praised Andrew for all his work on the show. Here are a few words from each of his colleagues on Andrew himself.
I guess if I was going to have a parting comment, I'd say just thank you. Thank you for being a great friend, great teammate, and I wish you well. I understand quality of life, and hopefully you have a little bit better quality of life, not traveling as much as you have, and it'll be different. And God, I hope we win the Sports Emmy the year after you're not here. That would be one of the greatest victories, greatest moments of my life.
Other than the fact that we're going to miss him a lot, we're hoping that he does great, and I know he will, and we just wish him all the best. It's going to be very strange. I hope we'll all still stay in touch and see him, as events, whether it's at a Super Bowl or other events or ways we can get the group back together, for even if it's just the holidays, whatever it is. He's going to be great. He has a much shorter commute, so I know he's thrilled about that. Instead of driving an hour and a half, 2 hours each way, he's just a few minutes up the road in New York City. But he's very talented, and he's going to do great, and we wish him very much success moving forward.
Great teammate, on and off. He was fun to hang out with on the road, fun to hang out with here. He's the only other guy to lift the weights. And the unpredictability on air, because sometimes he would sit there and you wouldn't hear from him for like 10 minutes. And then he'd have something and he'd hit. And so he would always hit some pretty good home runs while he was kind of stealth during some parts of the show. And then he'd like, I got something, I'll jump in. He knew when to jump in on the air.
He's also somebody that you can go to with real life issues. He's somebody that always has an ear and will listen to, hey, if you're struggling with something, whether it's professionally or personally. He was really great with that. So I think that might be the thing that I'll miss most, is just the stuff that's away from the show and a little bit more personal. I think that'll be missed.
Andrew will be missed, and the show won't be the same without him.